Dear, respected, and I think eminent sort of scholars, indeed I'm very happy to participate in this meeting and feel great honor. I think one very because of that. I think a group of prominent, experienced sort of neuroscientists there. So in such sort of, among sort of the experienced scholars, I have nothing to say. I love that word, you see, holistic approach to the realm of neurosurgeons. Now, since my childhood, I have, out of my curiosity, I have some interest about biology, about these different science, and of course, brain. Then, last more than 30 years, actually I developed a meeting with scientists in different fields. Mainly 4 fields: cosmology, neurobiology, then physics, like quantum physics, then psychology, these 4 fields. So, through these years, what I sort of notice is as far as matter is concerned, which you can see, you can measure, the West modern science highly sort of developed and still sort of developing, wonderful. But on the other hand, the science of mind, emotions, and these fields, the Indian tradition, ancient Indian tradition, naturally a tradition where practice of samadhi, practice of vipassana there, both are work of the mind. So, in order to carry these sort of practice, you need more awareness about mind itself and its function. So therefore, more information, including Buddhism, is more information and also more technique is to deal with different emotions. So, eventually, among the top scientists from the West, mainly from the West, from America, and also from some from Europe, really showing interest about the information, about mind, about the emotions. So, and then these, the presentation by specialists about this brain and how it works. Oh, really, really marvelous. And some treatment, you see, through surgery, really miracle. I think we human beings, 1,000 years, we simply used to put hope to God, pray. But now, with help of technology and science, now actually, you see, many our hope, you see, they materialize. Really wonderful, wonderful. So, only my sort of the request or my wish, further sort of research. And then meantime, I think this word, holistic, when we deal with human body, and especially human brain, you cannot sort of ignore about human mind or human emotion. Human mind, according to the ancient Indian sort of tradition, there are two categories, basically two categories. One category of consciousness or mind, mainly related with senses of organs. So physical movement, all these, that category. And seeing, hearing, including language, all these, that category. Then another category, that we call mental consciousness. Not depend on sensorial sort of, physical senses. Now, so far, many occasions I put question. I ask the scientist, for example, the validated consciousness, valid cognition and wrong view. On the basis of brain, you cannot make distinction. A moment when we see something, but then due to certain sort of factor, you see, we felt, oh, this is this. But eventually, we further investigate or third person's information, then it is wrong. So the same continuation of mind and also focusing one object. But previously, due to lack of knowledge, wrong view. Then later part, with some other sort of clarification, some other sort of your own sort of investigation, then become validated. Valid cognition. So, from brain cell alone, I think difficult to make distinction. So that's there. So the scientist, great scientist, see, you carrying also these, also the examination. Of course, you see, you use your eye consciousness and also the physical sort of consciousness and the hearing consciousness. But finally, who are making the decision and collect these information from different sources, but then make sort of the correct view. I think correct understanding. So that is now sixth level, mental level. So I feel now further research, I think in many institutions, many universities, as far as I know, in America, and also in India, recently I noticed, you see, now I hope more research work, you see, the healthy bodies or the mental state, what connection? Relationship. So these, of course, when something physically something wrong, then that's a different matter. You see, I think only, you see, your sort of technique is the only answer. But as a preventive measure, calm mind, You see, too much anxiety, too much stress. Usually, you see, they create certain sort of chemicals in our brain, I think. Yes. No? So that eventually, you see, creates some illness or these things. So ultimately, calm mind is one of the best way to prevent preventive measure. So now here, it's a normal person. The brain level, I think normal. But way of thinking, the emotional level, is a little imbalance. So I really hope to see through more research, then we may get clearer picture. Now, usually when I sort of sit with scientists and talk, I usually make the very purpose of this meeting two things. One, expansion of knowledge, external worlds, internal worlds. Then second, that is purely that is the purely academic level. Nothing to do with idea of a positive and negative, just science. Investigate the reality. Now, second purpose, I think many people, see similar way. In 20th century, I think since 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, the scientific sort of development really sort of unbelievable sort of advancement and technology. But at the same time, 20th century also becomes century of bloodshed, century of violence. So although I usually call war means mobilized violence, that's part of human history. But in the past, damage limited. In modern time, because of destructive power, immensely increased. So much more suffering. So technology alone, no guarantee whether really brings the healthy world, peaceful world, compassionate world or not. So you also touched the ethics, isn't it? A little bit, huh?
Yes.
Oh. So now ethics. Usually, you see, I have the view. Ethics, there are two levels of ethics. One ethics based on religious faith. Then there should be another kind of ethics not based on religious faith. That we must find. Should be there. Out of now nearly 7 billion human beings, major portion of human beings, essentially, in reality, not much serious about faith, about religion. These people also, you see, need certain moral ethics so that their own life more happier and in the society also, you see, can be more peaceful, more human way society. Too much sort of corruptions, too much sort of negative emotion out of sort of jealousy, hatred, fear, then whole society become more unhealthy. So we must make ways and means to promote moral ethics without touching on religious faith. Now here, I feel the best source of basis of that is a scientific finding. I feel more compassionate mind, more peaceful mind, physical health better. Too much anxiety, too much fear, too much anger is very bad for our health. So everybody, you see, take care about their body health. So usually, you see, we describe, some cases our discussion with scientists, the theme were healthy body, healthy mind. Healthy mind, healthy body, very close relations. So taking care of your healthy mind is the best way to take care of healthy body, and particularly in the preventive measure. If something goes wrong, then have to seek help like you. Then before that, you see, you have all the potential within yourself. Try to keep more peaceful mind, calm mind. When we see some sort of problems, look more holistic. That can maintain your peace of mind. See, the reality, things have many different aspects. The problem, when we face some sort of problem, we only look from one angle, one aspect, then some negative. So only look from that, you see, you develop more unbearable feeling. But the same sort of tragedy, if you look from different angle, then there also you see possible some positive things. When you see more holistically from 4 dimensions, or then 6 dimensions, then you can see the reality more clearly. And you also may see some positive things. So that reduces mental anxiety. If you look from only one angle, then too much frustration. But same event, look from another view, there are also some positive things. And everything interdependent. This worst kind of tragedy may create some positive things. Also, you see, they're possible. So once you have that kind of sort of holistic view, then the frustration in the mental state reduce. Right? So I myself also practice that, and also share with people. So in any way, so the further research, the basis of secular ethics, there I feel scientific finding is very, very crucial role. Sorry about that. Thank you.